Fiorentina and AC Milan will square off at Stadio Artemio Franchi for Serie A on Sunday night, following divergent outcomes in Europe. Milan lost their second Champions League match in 2 games after failing to consolidate on their better domestic play, even though the Viola eventually managed to squeeze by unimpressive Conference League opponents. Palladino employed a 4-2-3-1 system for the Derby dell'Arno against Empoli and maintained that formation during the UEFA Europa Conference League match versus the New Saints, but it remains to be seen whether he will revert to his preferred back 3 against a more potent Milan attack. Palladino is expected to deploy a 3-4-2-1 formation, with David De Gea starting in goal. The back 3 will consist of Lucas Martinez Quarta, Pietro Comozzo, and Luca Ranieri, providing defensive solidity as they return from their midweek absences despite Fiorentina's 14 triumphs in the last 48 meetings between the two teams. AC Milan has a strong recent record against them, having won 22 of those games. In Serie A, AC Milan has defeated Fiorentina 78 times out of 168 games. The only team in the competition's history to record more wins is AS Roma. In addition to winning both of their league meetings against La Viola last season, AC Milan had defeated Fiorentina in 6 of their previous 8 Serie A encounters. In the last 13 meetings between Fiorentina and AC Milan at Stadio Artemio Franchi, both teams have won 4 of their meetings. Fiorentina was the clear favourite to defeat Welsh outsiders after making it to the finals the previous 2 years. On Thursday, the New Saints began their most recent Conference League season, although it took more than an hour to dismantle TNS. At 65 minutes, Yacine Adli finally opened the scoring, but Moise Kean quickly secured the points by converting a rebound from close range. Fiorentina had previously defeated Puskás Academy in the playoffs by penalty shootout, and since Rafael Palladino succeeded former manager Vincenzo Italiano, the team's league performance has been patchy. Before defeating Lazio far into September, the Viola had lost their first 4 Serie A games, and the derby was dreary. Milan has won 6 of their last 8 Serie A games against the hosts, including the 2-1 triumph that completed the double over Fiorentina last season. The Rossoneri have not been able to duplicate their form against elite opponents in Europe, despite going into the weekend undefeated in 4 league games, most notably eliminating Inter Milan's supremacy in the derby. After facing 2 difficult tests in the Champions League, Paulo Fonseca's team lost to Liverpool at home before losing to Bayer Leverkusen, the German champions, on Tuesday night. AC Milan head coach Paulo Fonseca is likely to stick with a 4-2-3-1 formation for their match against Fiorentina. In goal, Mike Maignan will take his usual spot, while the back 4 will consist of Emerson Royal at right back, Matteo Gabbia and Strahinja Pavlovic forming the central defensive